I am just sitting in my chair at Tombstone Campground. So I thought I'd get up off my butt and give you guys a rundown of all of the stuff that we brought bike packing. And that way you guys can have some ideas. There's the Insta360 there. It's kind of leaning precariously, but it's just on the motorcycle clamp. I've also got on my helmet a setup for it too. There, the piece that goes in there is just in my backpack. That's the dog food there. So I've just got the dog food inside baggies in there. I should actually probably just can the baggies and just throw the dog food directly in. I could fit more in that way. So I could only fit 2 days of food in there, and if we're going for longer, we're gonna have to figure something else out. I will show you. This is my Arcal pannier on my old man mountain rack, and it's really nicely secured down there. It's clipped at the bottom and through the top there, and it's very secure, as you can see, like super secure. So in here is my clothing. I'm going to show you what's in here. I don't have the tent this time because Chris has got the tent. If I had the tent, I would just put it up there with my sleep system. So I've got my chair bag. I've already got my chair out. It's sitting over there. It's like the first thing I do. Watch Chris put up the tent while I sit in my chair. I'm lazy. There's my Hyperlite mountain gear tarp, and there's my sleeping pad. There's my Z-Packs shoes. These are my boots for my chair so they don't sink in. These are from Autotech, Canadian company. And there's my sandals in case I want to go in the lake. These are my Zero sandals. And that, I think, is all I've got in there. Yep. So I'll just leave that open for now. Go to the other one. I've got my kit for everything that could possibly go wrong in the universe. I've got some duct tape in there, some patches for the tent, some screen patches, patches for the sleeping pads, Vika soap, which is the powdered soap. I've got Nivea cream. This is the powdered soap. I've got a container with all the pills that my kids and I could need. You see the toothpaste tabs in there. Because I've got kids, I bring extra stuff. So I've got antibiotic ointment. I've got ear drops. I've got sunscreen. I've got a wand for rolling on bug bites because Merrick gets really bad mosquito bites and they blow up. So that's Benadryl. And I've got the toothpaste tabs. Lighter, that's my extra lighter I just throw in, and all the toothbrushes. Just got little short bamboo toothbrushes for everybody. I also have my food bag in there, and I also had that stuff in there. That's my bee-free filter, and that's my 6-liter Hydro Pack. And the filter for that Hydro Pack bottle sucks. It's already all clogged up, even though we've only used it on one trip. So this is my bike oil. And this is my food bag, and this has got actually no food in it except for my coffee and tea. It's got my pots and mugs for 3 people. I can't even get it out. Pots and mugs for 3 people. 1 pot. I've got the BRS stove. I've got the Wooden Master stove. I will show you guys what I have in there later when we go open it up at the table. I'm carrying all the cooking stuff. The fuel and everything because Chris has got the tent. And in here I have got a lot of room left, so I could stuff a Durston tent in there if I needed. But there's my goose feet gear, socks for sleeping in. They're down. This is my pillow. This is my favorite pillow so far, Xped Mega Pillow. And in there is my UGQ quilt, if you can see it. This is fully seam sealed and waterproof, but it's just cleaner and tidier and easy to slip in if I have my quilt in a separate bag. It's hard to do this with one hand. There's my quilt. Also, if it's raining, I don't want to have to take this thing off my bike because it's pretty complicated there. So if it's raining, obviously this Dyneema bag is going to keep my quilt dry. And there's my snack bag. It was in one of my panniers. And this is my Hydro Pack bike bottle. It's got a filter in it. That was very handy on the trail. just scooping up water. And like I said, my clothing's in there. I'll show you my clothing as I open it up later. Okay, I'll show you guys what I have inside my sleeping bag here. This is the one that I had on the very top of my rack. So there's my Lob Tree pants. These are Alpha Direct 90, I believe. Absolutely love them. Couldn't ask for better ones. Honestly, they were so warm last night. I was sweating in my sleeping bag, or my quilt. Anyway, here's my running pants. These ones are from Arc'teryx. They're super light because they're tapered at the bottom. They're okay to wear on the bike too if I have to. This is my merino shirt. It's just a black long sleeve, very lightweight merino icebreaker 175. I've got my puffy jacket here. This is a pullover. So it's just got the half zip, anorak. And I think this is OR. Had this forever. I absolutely love it. I've got one bra. I've got a pair of the short Darn Tough socks. And I've got a pair of icebreaker gloves, merino, really lightweight. I've got another merino top. This one is Smartwool, and this is a short sleeve. I've got one rag. This is really lightweight, just to get condensation out from inside the tent for cleaning off feet or whatever. And I've got one more pair of short socks because I'm riding, so I don't want them very long. These are also Darn Tough. I think these are the running ones from Darn Tough. I've got a headband in case my ears get cold. Really lightweight, thin headband that'll fit underneath my helmet. This is my neck tube. This is Arc'teryx. This is merino. One pair of underwear. You guys don't really care to see my underwear. It's just Lululemon seamless stuff. And that is it for my clothing. I don't bring a whole heck of a lot because clothes are heavy. This is my Usui pack that I wear on my back. I could conceivably get more stuff on my bike and not wear a pack, but I am wearing a pack. That's just my female urination device thing. I've got my electrolytes here. Tiny little electrolyte bottle. I think it's an insulated bottle too or something. I don't know, they were on sale, cheap. This pushes up and down and it's got a cap. Sweet for electrolytes. These pockets are kind of useless. This is my headlamp attachment to my helmet. And not headlamp, but like bike light. That's my bike light. It's really old. Probably bought this thing 15 years ago now. Saigo light. It's rechargeable. Very bright. In the side pocket, I just have my keys for my car. On this side, I have my pump, which probably should be inside my pack, and I'm gonna put it there. And this is my selfie stick for my Insta360. I think that's all I have in there. Nothing in this pocket because these pockets are very hard to get anything into when you actually have stuff in the pack. That's my bear spray on the front with the Usui proprietary water bottle holder things. These are the attachments here. I gotta get another one. This is a roll top. This bag in here is fully waterproof, so it's good for bike packing. This is my Z-Packs front bag that I take when I'm backpacking. I tried it out last time when I was on the Sunshine Coast and absolutely loved it. In here, I just have my mics and my mic cables for my camera. Here I have my glasses because I have my sunglasses on right now. This is the case for my Insta360 1X4. Oh, there's my keys. They're supposed to be in the front pocket down there, and they're not. These are my two 10,000 milliamp night core batteries. That's my extra battery for my Insta360 1X4. That is my Garmin. That is my tiny little dog bowl, which is just in there all the time. That's the Roughwear running bowl. And I have a SanDisk. It's a 4 terabyte that I can just plug in to my phone if I'm running out of space. It's just some antihistamines. That's what I use to clean my Insta360. That's a tiny, very lightweight little stand for my selfie stick so that I can take videos, which I should be using right now and I'm not. That's my ultralight wallet. And that's all I have in there. I have some zip ties. So when you're biking, you should always carry zip ties. I've got my poop bag. And in there, I've got my trowel, wicey wipes, women's stuff, and my bidet. That thing goes on a water bottle. Okay, I've got my headphones. These are my Aftershocks headphones. And this is my Mountain Hardwear Air Mesh hoodie. And my cap. Some pocket tissues. This is that filter I've been complaining about that's just about completely clogged. That goes on my Hydro Pack 6 liter. There's my riding glasses, which I have no idea why I have 2 pairs of sunglasses here, but I guess it's because those are not very dark. This is my Arc'teryx, I think it's Beta LT shell, rain shell. And there's my Norvan Arc'teryx Vortex pants. And there is my toque that I wear at night. That's my merino toque, and it's really thin, so it'll fit underneath my helmet too. So way at the bottom of my pack, if you can see it. If not, I'll pull them out. I took out the inner liner because I put these under the liner. But I've got a 27.5 fat tube, and I also have a 27.5 skinny tube because my son's bike has the skinny tires on it. So I put those way in the bottom. And at the front of my pack, just on the bottom here, I have a very big zip tie. And those are very handy if like your derailleur falls off or something silly. Got some more wicey wipes in there. That's just left over from mountain biking. Never leave home without them. Here is my tools. I've got an extra lighter in there. I've got tire levers. I've got my multi-tool everything. Oh, look at that. I've got some fire starter. And I've got a quick air compression blow-up system for the tires. Here's my multi-tool. It's Crank Brothers. It has the built-in chain brake. It's got everything you could possibly need or imagine on there. These are just my park tool tire levers. And here's my quick tube inflation by Planet Bike. There's his UGQ quilt. He's just got it inside the UGQ bag they give us. What else is in there? Pillow. Trichology. A Luft pillow. What's that?
Toque and gloves.
Okay.
And my sleep stuff. I'm gonna leave that in.
What sleep stuff?
My sleep wrap.
Chris is just taking his clothes out.
Anyways, this can all stay in there for now.
He's got a t-shirt, an extra pair of shorts, and his Paradox long johns. These are Merrick's really cheap from Amazon dry bags. He's got one on each side of his aero rack. Just throwing them in the tent. That's his clothing and his sleep system. We've brought the Kryptonite folding lock to lock all the bikes up here. Not that anybody's going to be able to steal a bike here, but whatever. This is brekkie. We've got our food from Peak Eats here, our salads. Slow soaking, ready to go. And we've got oatmeal and coffee. Got the Soda Windmaster. And that's our filter there. And we've got another bag down here, 6 liter. This is the Be-Free. Be-Frees tend to clog up, so I didn't want to buy another one, but it was the only thing left at Sunshine Coast. And we lost one of our filters and bags, so we had to buy that one. Hopefully that gives you guys some ideas on what to bring with you when you're bike packing. Make sure you give us a like and tell me if I'm missing anything that I should have with me bike packing. I'm sure that there's lots of things that I should probably have and don't. And make sure that you subscribe to our videos.